go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Mutombo is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Jones in at the point guard. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. James, the pass to Marion. Back to LeBron. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Shaq. Pass to Tatum. It's rebounded by Robertson.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
George with the screen on Stojakovic. Here's Robertson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Tatum setting the pick for Jones. Tatum against LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Kings.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Tatum. Shoots the 3. Tatum with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Sacramento's head coach. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Shaq following the basket by LeBron James. It's tipped. Here's George, and then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Trailing by 4. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. On the wing, Jones. Defended by George. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron against Tatum. The Hawks again can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Looking for Wallace. Gets it there. And they're pushing it up. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Mutombo. Tatum against George. Can they get it? And the layup good by Tatum.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Outside, George. Marion outside. Back to George. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. And it's Jones with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. O'Neal outside. Mutombo up top. The Hawks working the ball around. And they take the lead. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Robertson kicks to Marion. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Robertson. Over Stojakovic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Hawks leading. Jones with the screen on Marion. Here's Stojakovic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Here's Marion. Still scoreless. Wallace with the screen on Mutombo. Fader on the way. Nice shot by Robertson.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks on top, leading by a point. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Shaquille O'Neal. Stojakovic is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Jones. And it's Tatum in at the two-guard. Robertson outside. George with the screen on Stojakovic. Lob pass to George. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Stojakovic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that. What you love about Robertson is that he knows his strength on offense and plays to them with confidence.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Kevin, back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Robertson with the steal. The three from George, and the three ball is good. George has got 5.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner. And he nails it.
Jones dishes to O'Neal. That's to Mutombo. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. James, the pass to Marion. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And this is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
Back to Jones. Paul George with the steal. Here's Robertson. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. The shot's good from Robertson.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Pass to Tatum. Shoots it up. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo. A guy who always seems to make the right play.
Ron right side. Great D that time from Tatum.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Stojakovic. Offensive rebound. And he makes that one. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the right.
James, the pass to Robertson. Wallace, the screen. Robertson drives in. Stolen by O'Neal. Now Jones in the corner. Tatum with it. Jones finds O'Neal. Here's Tatum. 5 to shoot. Not going to go that time. LeBron with some nice D. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Marion with the drive, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Marion with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. And the layup's good off the glass.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oscar Robertson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so here's Sacramento. It's a 1-point game. James is out there with Paul George. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Robertson. And it's Marion in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pass to Robertson. Clock at 6. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Stojakovic kicks to Jones. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by Wallace. Here's Sacramento now. Pass to James. Robertson outside. For the lead. And he lays it up and in. Robertson's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Sacramento. Robertson's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. O'Neal passes to Mutombo. The 3 from Tatum. Tatum drills it from distance.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Outside, James. Wallace with the screen on Jones. George looking around. Robertson against Stojakovic. Nice shot by Robertson. Robertson's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Marion. LeBron outside. Wallace with the screen for George. Misses the three. Jones against Robertson. And here is Tatum. And they get it back. On the basket by Jones.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Outside, George. Pass to Robertson. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The shot by Marion, no good. The Hawks leading. 1:57 left to play in the third. Outside, O'Neal. Tipped away. It's taken away by Wallace. Pass to Marion. Now here's LeBron, guarded by Tatum. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Robertson. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones dishes to Mutombo. Pass to Tatum. Lots of room. Jump shot is good. Tatum's got 12 points in the game. The Kings trail by 4. Marion passes to LeBron. Outside, George. Now here's Robertson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wallace. It's blocked by Shaq. George against Jones. O'Neal kicks to Tatum. Back to Shaq. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
LeBron is screen on Jones. From deep, George. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta up 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. O'Neal is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Jones. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Tatum in at the 2. Here's James. The 3 from George. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Tatum finds Jones. Floats one up. It's hauled in by the Kings. Now here's Marion.
Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
That's good from Marion. And Sean Marion drops them both. So it's the Hawks now. The lead is 2. Outside Tatum. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Tatum gets it inside.
Yeah, no question, Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Marion dishes to James. Marion setting the pick for LeBron. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Pass to Jones. Outside O'Neal. Shaq going to work inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Timeout, Kings. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, they need to figure out a way to stop him. Perhaps a scheme shift. I'm not sure.
And now, Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
All right, Allie, thanks. And here is LeBron. Pass to Marion. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Just 5 on the clock. Robertson passes to Walsh. And it's sent back by O'Neal. It's out of bounds. It's touched by O'Neal. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
George with a screen on Tatum. Marion against Mutombo. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. James fires. No good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Robertson with the steal. James outside. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball, and that's why.
Mutombo with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. Jason Tatum. The shot misses. The Kings trail by 5. James outside. Wallace with the screen on Tatum. Wallace inside. Covered by Mutombo. No good. Here's Atlanta now. Outside, Jones. Now O'Neal. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. George George with the ball. James outside. Robertson up top. Defended by Stojakovic. It falls!
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
O'Neal a screen on George. Here's O'Neal, and taken away by Wallace. Now James. It's stolen by Mutombo. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Tatum knocks down the three.
Well, in clutch time, this team knows who to go to. Tatum is ready to be that guy all the time.
Timeout, Kings. It's James. Marion outside. A three-pointer. Good.
And it's huge when Marion is making his three. Really opens up this offense.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there.
Paul George. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Eddie Jones. At the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Trailing by 4. And it's off. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul. Third team. Shooting for Atlanta. Eddie Jones. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so the Hawks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Sacramento starting 5. We've got Weber. Hill out there with Dumars. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Lanier in at the power forward. Now here's Durant. 5 on the clock. Back to Johnson. Leonard, that's for 2. Nice D from Dumars. Outside Hill. Dumars a screen on Leonard. Hill passes to Lanier. Garnett with the steal. Leonard against Dumars. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. Leonard against Hill. Leonard dishes to Johnson. Leonard with the screen on Dumars. Hill against Leonard. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Johnson's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Weber with a screen on Leonard. Hill passes to Weber. Clock at 6. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's Atlanta now, looking for their first basket of the game. Johnson with the bounce pass, and here's KD for 3. Hangs home the trifecta.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Lanier, the pass to Dumars. Pass to Weber. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. And Garnett has it in the corner. The Hawks working the ball around for 3. Durant. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Sacramento timeout.
Outside Dumars. And Hill has it in the corner. Stolen away. Outside Leonard. 1:58 left in the first. Johnson kicks to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Weber outside. to Dumars. And they get it. Johnson grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 8. KD passes to Johnson. Now Leonard. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson surveying the floor. For 3, Durant kept alive. Garnett kicks to Leonard. Here's Donaldson. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
That's the team.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hill. Here now is Weber, defended by Durant. Weber against Durant. 4 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Donaldson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end of the period. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Johnson. Then it's Garnett. And it's Durant. And it's Donaldson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Stoudemire. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Atlanta leading by 11. Garnett outside. Outside Durant. Pass to Leonard. Pocket 6. Garnett with the screen for Leonard. Launches it from deep. Garnett rattles the rim.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
Leonard against Hill. Here's Lanier. Now, here is Weber. Over KD. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Atlanta with it. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Back to Johnson. Outside Leonard. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And it's 7 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys, back to you.
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Alan.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Hill passes to Weber. They need this. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good from Weber. He doesn't get the second one. The Hawks leading by 17. Leonard, the pass to Johnson, and the shot goes down.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Stoudemire with the ball. Throws it up high, and the jam by Stoudemire.
Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now, here's Johnson. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. Outside for Durant. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings trail by 17. There's 1:38 left to play here in the half. They set the screen, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now, here's Johnson. Outside Leonard. Back to Johnson. A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard, and the rejection by Stoudemire. Here's Hill. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Johnson, the pass to Garnett. And here is KD. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Hill passes to Weber. At the top of the key, Stoudemire. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Johnson. Garnett outside. And Stoudemire pulls it down.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Here's Weber. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Weber. Weber hits them both. And here is Johnson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Stoudemire. Joe Dumars is out there with Hill. Then it's Weber, and it's Lanier in a power forward position.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Now here's Garnett. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Weber. The shot by KD. No good. The Kings trail by 11. Outside Hill. Outside Dumars. Inside, here's Stoudemire, and Stoudemire slams it in.
And Stoudemire just moves so well in that pick and roll, just cuts the D to shreds with that set.
Johnson, the pass to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Weber, and Weber throws it down.
And Weber just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
Garnett outside, pass to KD. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now, here is Weber. He has 7, 6 to shoot. Here's Hill. Rebounded by the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Durant kicks to Johnson. It's picked off. Here's the drive. Here's Dumars. Johnson with the block. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. No one covered. Durant's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Atlanta.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Timeout called by the Kings. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Weber. Stoudemire with a screen on Durant. Clock at 6. Here's Weber. Count it from 12. Weber's got 6 in the quarter.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
Johnson finds Garnett from 15 feet away, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Now, here is Weber. 9 points in the game so far. And yes, it's good. Weber's got 11. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Johnson, the pass to Garnett. Now here's Durant. Latrey, another three for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Weber, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Stoudemire. He has 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Kings trail by 16. Outside Hill. Outside Dumars. Grant Hill on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Hill. Pass to Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Here's Leonard. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Hawks. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Johnson. Garnett is out there with Durant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Donaldson in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Clock is at 3. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by the Kings. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Now Johnson. Outside Leonard. Johnson, the pass to Garnett. Here's KD. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. And it's now 22 points for KD. The Kings trail by 16. Outside Hill. To the inside. KD against Dumars. KD passes to Garnett. Count that one. And it's 6 points for Garnett. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they are giving up nothing in close. This is some of the best rim protection I have seen recently.
Here's Leonard. And that one drops. And the Hawks lead by 20.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Pass to Lanier. Grabber outside. Here's Lanier. To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Donaldson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Timeout, Kings. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside Dumars. Grant Hill on the wing. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Garnett outside. Pass to Durant. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Hill with it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Durant with the steal. And here is Johnson. Durant inside. Guarded by Weber. KD's shot is good.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Hill looking around. Pass to Lanier. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's the Hawks' ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Johnson dishes to Garnett. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. It's good from long range. KD's got 7 points here in this quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now, here is Hill. Just 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Hawks.
Johnson, the pass to Garnett. And here is Durant. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now, here is Hill. Pass to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Now here's Leonard. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.